Hello and welcome back to the FCS Football channel and today's watch along for the Chelsea versus Arsenal game. Hopefully it's all working fine. Let's put that timer back to 0. Look, I'm quite looking forward to this game, to be fair. I think it's going to be a pretty good game. Good watch at the very least. Look, it's a London derby, isn't it? It's a chance for Arsenal to try and climb back up the league. If we look at the league table, look, there's a lot of points between them. What is that? 12 points between both sides. It's a lot. It's a lot, and obviously they're not going to make it up, are they? They got what 3 games left, so it's mathematically impossible to. But Arsenal need to win to try and get European football. I mean, look, it's not impossible for them to get European football, Arsenal, but this would be a good step in the right direction if they can get the win today. And look, I do think Arsenal have played a pretty strong squad. We don't know exactly what formation this Arsenal team will be, though. Of course, I've got it here as a 4-4-2 with Rob Holding playing as a right back, Gabriel and Pablo Mari as the 2 centre backs, Tierney as the left back, Thomas Partey and now Nenny in a double pivot with Saka out on the right wing, Odegaard at 10 and Smith Rowe on the left with Aubameyang at top. But it quite easily could be a back 5 with Saka at right wing back, Tierney at left wing back, Gabriel, Holding and Mari all as a centre back 3. For Chelsea it's a little bit easier. In goal it's Kepa. It's a back 3 of Azpilicueta, Thiago Silva and Kurt Zouma. It's then a midfield 4 of Reece James out on the right. I guess he'd be a wing back, as you could say the same about Ben Chilwell, who's playing on the left, with Billy Gilmore and Jorginho as the double pivot. You then got Christian Pulisic and Mason Mount on either flank, with Kai Havertz leading the line as the false 9. I don't know. We'll see what Sky Sports has it as. I imagine they'll have it as a back 3, and they do. So they have Rob Holding, Gabriel, and Pablo Mari as the back 3, with Saka, Tierney as wing backs, Partey and El Neni as a double pivot, with a front 3 of Odegaard, Smith Rowe, and Aubameyang. So what Sky Sports reckon that they'll match each other for formations. You make a good point there, Nico. Let's get the predictions up and running. There we go. So, I'm going to go... Thank you. I'm going to go to... 1-0. I'm going to go 1-0, actually. I'm going to go 1-0. Nico, you're going for 2-1 to Chelsea. I think this is going to be a good game. I'm interested to see how it goes. We haven't done one of these videos for one of these regular streams for a while, have we? So it'll be interesting. It'll be nice to get back into it. We have a few comments we can speak about. Of course, Trevor Sinclair has come out. Oh, this is about the Manchester United Leicester game that happened yesterday. Trevor Sinclair is pretty much demanding a points deduction for Manchester United because they fielded the 11 we did, because he sees it as weakening the top 4 race. What a load of rubbish! Honestly, what a load of rubbish. Arsenal can overtake Everton on goal difference. I don't imagine they will. I won't worry about it. I mean, when kickoff starts, we can look at the league table more in depth. Brilliant. I felt Gilmore wrong. Brilliant. So Arsenal with kickoff. 8th place is Europa League still. I don't know at what point it's Europa League and what point it's Conference League anymore. And here we go. Here at Stamford Bridge, it's not Spurs. It's Chelsea versus Arsenal. Hello, Fortnite Suite. Oh, I'm crying. I don't know why, but I keep needing to sneeze today. My hay fever's gone. Hello. United need a new right wing, but United don't want Sancho. No, I think we do still want Sancho. Bloody hell. Ugh. I'm crying. Fuck. Right, hold on 1 second. Oh. Bloody hell. Oh. You're going 2-1 Chelsea. That's the same what Nico went with. If you give me a second, I'll get the prediction sheet up. Ugh. There we go. Ugh. BBC. I mean, I think we'll still go. I mean, I've seen that some articles and some journalists are saying we're not interested in Sancho. Some are saying we are. I think we'll go in for him personally. Anyway, so by the looks of it, it is definitely a back six for. It's not a back six. Sorry, a back four for Arsenal. So what we will do is I'll update that quickly. There you go. So it's not, yeah. So there we have the back five. Actually, is it? I don't know. I can't really tell. Yeah, it must be. Look how wide Gabriel is. Haaland next season 150 million. Yeah. I mean, if Haaland leaves this, well, he's going to have to leave this summer. Really, for Dortmund, it'd be idiotic for Dortmund not to sell him this summer. Um, uh, right, so move that back there. There we go. So there's the predictions. Kepa is good now. I mean, I wouldn't go as far as say he's good. He's back to his best, but I don't think confidence over under Frank Lampard, didn't he? That's what happened with Kepa. He massively lost his confidence. Remember Kepa? Yeah, but that's what I mean. He massively lost his confidence under Lampard. And what kind of happens is with a goalkeeper, when they lose their confidence, you do fall off. You look at David De Gea. He was the best goalkeeper in the world, and look, when he lost his confidence, he went massively downhill. He dropped considerably. And the only reason David De Gea was still, he's still a very good goalkeeper, is because he was the best in the world. So his drop off, while it was still noticeable, it wasn't. He didn't become absolutely useless. Where Kepa, I never thought he was a great goalkeeper. I thought he was overrated in his first year at Chelsea under Sarri. And then from that point onwards, when he massively fell off due to confidence, he became truly awful. Not David. I don't want David De Gea sold. To be honest, I'm adamant that David De Gea is our first choice. Should be our first choice goalkeeper, and is our best goalkeeper. So if we sell him, we're selling our best goalkeeper. But I did also see that, yeah, Laporte may be quitting France and representing Spain so he can go to the Euros this year. I mean, what do we all make of that? I mean, FIFA-wise, it would definitely make a change. We have a good Spanish centre-back in the Premier League now. I mean, I think that would be great for all parties. I don't think France don't need him, and clearly don't want him. I think Spain are starting, or at least soon will start to need centre backs. I think Laporte will definitely start for Spain. Now I believe Gerard Piqué's retired, isn't he? Ramos, while he hasn't yet, must be getting close to that time where he's thinking about retiring from Spain. So he will certainly be a great centre back and a great option for Spain. So I think it worked for all parties. I just think it's strange France haven't used him more. Yes, they have great centre backs, but Laporte for me is better than a lot of the ones they currently have. Like, he's better than Longley for me. He's better than Umtiti. I don't know who starts week in, week out for France. To be honest. So in their last game, it was Kimpembe. Yeah, I would say Laporte's better than Kimpembe. You look at the France bench, Longley's on there. I think he's better than Longley, as I said. He's definitely better than Zuma. Yeah, I don't know how Laporte doesn't start for France. But I mean, look, if Spain, if they don't want him, if France don't want him, Spain will happily take him. If we go to this, if I look at the Spain team, I'll show you guys as well. So this was in their last start. Well, I don't imagine that is their full strength squad. He's better than Eric Garcia, obviously. He's certainly better than Inigo Martinez. So, yeah, he's better. He would start for them. Easy. If we look at the bench, hold on. You look at their bench. He's better than Llorente. He's better than, well, he's not better than Ramos, is he? But he would easily start for me in that France, both in the Spain and the France team. So Spain will definitely use him. Imagine Sancho and Haaland all to unite. It's not going to happen. Don't get me wrong. It'd be great. I think there's better options than, well. Let me choose my words carefully here. I think we need more players before we need Haaland. But at the same time, I would certainly take Haaland if you can get him. Liverpool and Bayern Munich have taken all RB Leipzig centre backs. Yeah, obviously Upamecano is official already. He has signed for Bayern Munich. I don't think Mukiele is official yet, is it? Or is it Kanate? Sorry, I think it might be Kanate. Odegaard puts the cross in. Thiago Silva easily heads clear. Yeah, it's Kanate to Liverpool. Sorry, yeah. I mean, with Leipzig though, I honestly still don't understand how Haaland went to Dortmund, not Leipzig. I think that's crazy. Oh, brilliant from Kai Havertz, but a free kick's been given to Arsenal. What happened to Kante? Kante's been absolutely outrageously good recently for Chelsea. I think he's just been rested today. Oh, here comes Havertz. Pablo Mari, huge mistake. Surely Havertz must take the lead. Oh, how's he missed? How has Kai Havertz missed? Bloody hell. Pablo Mari's been gotten out of jail there. What has happened there? Gabriel gave it to Pablo Mari. Pablo Mari not good enough there. Kai Havertz through on goal. Kind of unchallenged really, and has to score there for me. Don't know how he's missed, but he has. So the score remains 0-0, but it certainly should be 1-0 Chelsea. Everton need two new centre backs. Do ya? Is your centre backs that big of a problem? Why do you not get Tellez? We needed a backup left back. Tellez is that. We got Tellez for very cheap as well. Tellez is a great signing. Like price wise, ability wise, every wise. And I mean, without Tellez, we wouldn't have seen the Luke Shaw we have this season, in my opinion. I think competition is so important in football. It drives you to be better. Mbappe is injured. He is injured. You are correct. Yeah, no, yeah. Oh, I mean, at least he was injured. Of course, he missed. Well, actually, I think he's probably back now because he was on the bench when PSG played Man City, weren't he? So, I mean, he definitely was injured, but I think he's he's there or thereabouts back, I believe. All right, Bukayo Saka. Saka into Tierney. Puts the ball in. Thiago Silva easily clears. Neymar is like 2 million now. I mean, he at this rate, I don't know how he leaves PSG. He's only just signed a new contract, didn't he? I don't think he probably leaves anymore. Odegaard, Partey. Lovely ball into Saka. Looks for Aubameyang. Well intercepted. Lovely ball from Odegaard into Rob Holding, who puts it in. Is Rob Holding playing right back? I cannot tell. Could be very high there. Tierney puts the cross in. Rob Holding will jump for it. Chilwell flicks it away for a corner. These are the benches for both sides today. So for Chelsea, it's Alonso, it's Timo Werner, Mendy, Olivier Giroud, Callum Hudson-Odoi, Hakim Ziyech, Emerson, and then two youngsters. And then for Arsenal, it's Bellerin, Dani Ceballos, Lacazette, Willian, Cedric, Nicolas Pepe, Callum Chambers, Matthew Ryan, and Gabriel Martinelli. Oh no, my hay fever's back. I don't know what to talk about. Hold up. Oh. Ugh. Right. So have you guys seen the controversy regarding the Manchester United game yesterday? I can hear you, mate. Basically, for those who haven't seen it, Trevor Sinclair has been calling for Manchester United to get a point deduction due to the rotation of our squad in that game and us, quote unquote, ruining the race for top four. Now, you guys can let me know what you think of this, but I think it's absolutely ridiculous. The only reason they care, a 6 point deduction. basically, because oh, Kepa just about keeps Jorginho out. Surely Smith Rowe. Arsenal take the lead. What has happened there? Chelsea have absolutely collapsed, and it's Jorginho at fault. What is going on there for Chelsea? Jorginho with an awful back pass to Kepa. Kepa just kept it out, but Aubameyang and Smith Rowe do really well. Nice passing. We'll see it again. Jorginho doesn't even look up, just goes for the own goal. Kepa just keeps it out, and Smith Rowe does really well, pulls back, and Aubameyang finds him. And it's Chelsea 0, Arsenal 1. Yeah, it's pathetic we had to rotate because of the amount of game. It's Liverpool fans being stupid. Well, yeah, it's that, and people like West Ham fans, Liverpool fans, they're just pissed off, and they're just crying because their chance of Champions League football is now lower because they was hoping we'd beat Leicester. Realistically, the team Man City played PSG, and then I think it was 4 days later played Chelsea. They made 9 changes to their squad. 9. And no one cared. It's just like Trevor Sinclair. I believe he's a West Ham fan, but he certainly played for West Ham for a lot of his career, as he did for Man City. So of course he cares when Manchester United do it and not when Man City does it, because he cares about Man City. He cares about West Ham. Well, he probably hates Man United. Got to go for a couple of minutes. Fair enough, mate. I'll see you in a bit then. When is Southgate going to name his squad? I don't know, mate. I mean, I've still got to make my video about what my England squad would be, but I just haven't had time. I was meant to do it when all the the Super League stuff was coming out, so I couldn't then. And then we've had like games like every week. But yeah, for me, look, there's this rule in the Premier League where, obviously, the main reason why people are saying this is because a few years ago, Wolves got a fine for playing a rotated squad. It might be the 25th of May, I'm not sure. We can find that out later. We are 9th and 8th. Oh, because you're points. I believe Arsenal have played more games than you anyway. Yeah, Arsenal played 2 more games than you, so I won't worry. But yeah, so like, I don't understand how the Premier League or anyone can be fined or given point deductions for playing weaker sides. I know, I've only just noticed it, but I can't change it, unfortunately, without fucking the stream up. So unfortunately, we are just going to have to run with it. Here comes Chelsea. Here's Mason Mount. Saka's gone over. Don't know why. Free kick to Arsenal. But yeah, I don't see how the Premier can find someone for playing a weakened side. Like, apart from Alanga that yesterday, they were all players that have featured this year. Might not have featured much, but have all featured. So why would a point deduction even be fair? They're a part of our squad. We can use our squad however we like. I just don't understand it. When is FIFA 22 coming out? I have no idea. They usually come out in September, October time, do they not? So I imagine around then. Guys, I have I am ill. A little bit run down, I imagine. Or it's hay fever. I don't know, is it hay fever season? Let me find out. It's certainly hay fever season. Oh. I need to get some hay fever tablets, clearly. I'll find out. I'll try and find out. Uh, Apparently, it's anticipated that'll be the 24th of September when FIFA comes out, Nico. 20, yeah, Nico, you was right about the England squad. England squad will be announced on the 25th of May. So I do kind of need to hurry up with my England video. Zuma goes back to Kepa. Look, I mean, this game has proven how quickly football can change. Like, Arsenal should have went 1-0 down. Yeah, Smith Rowe has got a... Smith Rowe is hyphenated, isn't it? No, it's not. I could have sworn Smith Rowe was hyphenated. Oh, I'm an idiot. I've actually messed this up so much. I could have sworn Smith Rowe was hyphenated. I've had a shocker here. I've had an absolute shocker. But it could be worse. I could be Jorginho nearly put the ball in the scoring own goal. Zuma. Nice ball out to Azpilicueta. Here comes Azpilicueta. Nice running down the right wing. Oh, he's beaten loads. Gone. Azpilicueta. Lovely ball into Pulisic. Pulls it back. Mount. Great block, but I think it's Saka. Bloody hell. How have Arsenal escaped unscathed there? But here comes Chelsea again. Billy Gilmore finds Reece James. Pulisic. James. Azpilicueta. Gilmore. Azpilicueta. Not sorry. Silva. Zuma. Jorginho. Zuma. Silva. Azpilicueta. Gilmore. Is that Mount? No, sorry, Pulisic. Oh, great play there by Reece James. Reece James into Pulisic. Reece James made the overlap. Pulisic looks across. Good block by Smith Rowe. I can see Arsenal now probably taking this, to be perfectly honest. Aubameyang's got a cut lip. Poor Aubameyang. I think Grealish might be picked for England. I think he should be picked for England, but I could see him being left out, to be honest. I don't think Gareth Southgate really rates him. Especially as high as people like Mason Mount. Oh, is that handball? It's Rob Holding that blocked it. Fuck, it's handball. It certainly hits Rob Holding's hand. It's not been given. I think Chelsea will feel hard done by there, really. Saka heads clear. Gilmore. Out to Zuma. Gilmore. Good play by Pablo Mari. Josh King nearly scored against West Ham. Yeah, I noticed. I saw. He hit the post, didn't he? First touch of the game. Hit the post. As soon as he came on, didn't he? Alright, long ball by Leno. Zuma just heads it back to Kepa. And Kepa gives it to Zuma. Gives it back to Kepa. Thiago Silva. Zuma. Chilwell. Zuma. Thiago Silva. Zuma goes long, looking for Pulisic. Good play by Mari. And Saka can't. Does he clear it out for a throw in? Or does he win a throw in? He wins a throw in. And what? You said? Did you celebrate? Did you think it went in? Oh, I mean, it was very close, wasn't it? Aspilicueta. I mean, Chelsea really dominating this game, really. And look, it's clear it is a back five, isn't it? Nice ball, looking for Reece James. Tierney does enough, but it's not a great across. When have you got merch coming out? I don't plan to release merch, like at least anytime soon. I don't plan to. I mean, why would I? Merch, for one, is expensive, and second, who's gonna buy it? Like, and what merch would I do? This hat isn't merch. It was just a gift from somebody. It's not merch. Nice ball over the top, looking for Reece James. Gabriel does well. Reece James. He goes into Aspilicueta. Zuma. Errors leading to goals this season. Liverpool with the most. Chelsea with the second most with 8. By the way, Liverpool has 9. I mean, look, it's just too many mistakes, isn't it? And errors. And look, when you're hitting them that many mistakes leading to goals, that's when you start losing titles or start dropping down the table. Great chance here, Chelsea. Mount. Great save by Leno, and Arsenal now look to play it out. Odegaard. There's another really good chance there for Chelsea. Again, they need to start taking these chances if they are to win this game. Grealish is Irish. I don't think he is, though. Because he was born in Birmingham. He's just like his parents or something like that are Irish. And he decided to represent Ireland at under 23 level. Or under 21, whatever it is. Leno well grabs from across there by Pulisic. Sorry, Mount. I don't think Grealish is Irish. I mean, he doesn't have an Irish twang to him, does he? He's a proper Brummie. El Neni. Grealish is a world-class player. He's absolutely fantastic. The way he just carries that Aston Villa team is absolutely unbelievable. Leno. Mari. Mari gives it to Rob Holding. I think one of the big problems for Arsenal is I just don't rate a lot of their players. Look, I think Mari's alright. Gabriel's, I think he's had an okay first year. You'd hope he would kick on in the second. I don't rate Bellerin. I think Tierney's a good left back. I don't think he's as good as a lot of people make him out to be. I mean, obviously, El Neni's not great. Smith Rowe's alright. Saka's, I think, very good. Odegaard's very good, but obviously he's not their player. Aubameyang, look, on his day, he's world class. But, I mean, his day hasn't been for about a year. And then you look at their bench. Lacazette, I think Lacazette's a good player. Again, I think he's slightly overrated, although he has had a very good season. Better than he has in previous years. I think Danny Ceballos is okay. I don't really rate Xhaka, who's not even in the squad today. Willian, I don't think he's great, but I think he is underrated by Arsenal fans. Cedric, not great. Chambers isn't good enough. Martinelli, I remember when he was getting compared to Greenwood. He's nowhere near Greenwood. Look, I like Pepe. I think he's a good player. We've seen glimpses from Pepe, but nothing substantial. I don't think Grealish will. I think for Grealish to leave Aston Villa, something really bad's going to have to happen. I don't see him leaving anytime soon, really. I think it would be Dortmund or PSG. What, to get Grealish? I don't think Grealish. If Grealish leaves the Premier League, I think it'll be to Barcelona, Real Madrid. Wolves striker might be fit for the last game for them. Well, Raul Jimenez, I think he has been a massive miss for Arsenal. He's there. He's so important to them. Then their goals have absolutely dried up since he's got injured. And look, if he's soon back, that would be fantastic for him. And I think they will start to climb the league again. Well, next year they'll be a lot better, wouldn't they? Right, so half hour in here. Chelsea have a corner. Mason Mount will take it. Ball comes in. Pulisic over the bar. Close there by Pulisic, but it's over the bar, and the score remains 1-0 to Arsenal. Of course, thanks to that horrific back pass by Jorginho, and Smith Rowe, of course, being the man to put it into the back of the net for Arsenal. Right, here comes Pulisic, gives it to Chilwell. Yeah, I mean, RB Leipzig have had quite a lot of good players. I mean, they had, I believe, technically, Lookman's Leipzig player, isn't he? Yeah, I mean, Leipzig, they're a great club, aren't they? Somehow they managed to sell a lot of their good players, but still be brilliant. Timo Werner's gone. They're still great. Naby Keita was massively important for them. He's gone. Still great. Who else? I mean, there are more. Not that I can think of at the moment. Partey. Brilliant turn by Partey. Gabriel. Leno. El Neni. Out to Holding. Ugh. El Neni. Not the greatest of passes, but Gabriel gets there. Ronaldo United for his last season of football. I would take Cristiano Ronaldo back in a heartbeat. He's a fantastic player. He's a goal scorer as well now. I think he offers leadership as well. He's not. He's obviously not the player he once was. Look, he's still a fantastic goal scorer, isn't he? He scores goals for fun. And I think he'd bully players. I think he would bully defenders in the Premier League. Odegaard. Partey. Smith Rowe. Gabriel. Nice run by Smith Rowe, but Gabriel just brings it forward. Gives it into Tierney. El Neni. What the? Awful touch by El Neni, which forces him back to Murray. Holding. Smith Rowe. Oh, sorry. Odegaard, sorry. I keep saying the wrong names. Poor pass from Odegaard. Saka just sees out for a goal kick to Chelsea. Ronaldo's son will be good. Look, I mean, there's obviously clips of Ronaldo's son doing some pretty great stuff. Look, and Ronaldo, look, he'll try and get the absolute best out of Cristiano Jr. But look, Cristiano Jr. might turn out not to be all that special. He might turn out to not want to be a footballer. We don't know. And just because your dad or you are a great footballer doesn't mean your son will be, or doesn't mean you will be. And is he from? He is from the USA. Is he? I imagine if he'll probably represent Portugal still, like his dad. Thiago Silva gives it back to Kepa. He goes up to Aspilicueta. Nice play here from Chelsea. Gilmour, nice ball out to Kurt Zouma. Zouma brings it out, gives it to Chilwell. Back to Gilmour. I quite like Billy Gilmour. I remember when they played Liverpool, didn't they? And he ran the show for Chelsea, and he kind of hasn't seen as much football as I imagine a lot of Chelsea fans would have liked this season. Although I do think he was injured for a period of time, was he? Wasn't he? But I think he can be a top player, top player. It's just a shame. He's Scottish, isn't it? Poor from Saka. Chilwell puts it across. How have Chelsea not scored? Bloody hell. How? Poor mistake by Bukayo Saka. Chilwell robbed him. Puts the ball across. Leno got a touch onto it to stop it going across the goal line. But it fell to, is it Mason Mount? It did. And El Neni, I think, just beat him to it. Brilliant play from Mohamed El Neni. And it remains Chelsea 0, Arsenal 1. It's a corner here for Chelsea. Mount puts it in. Away for a corner on the other side. This time headed clear by Gabriel. Where's the cake? Can I have some? It's my birthday. Is it Nico? If it is, happy birthday. Watkins, Aubameyang and Werner. Ollie Watkins, great player. I really do like Ollie Watkins, to be fair. I do. I think he's a good player. Ugh. Ball comes in. Zouma. Good header by Gabriel. Gilmour will pick it up. When is your birthday, mate? Villa Football, what's your prediction for this game? Obviously, it's 1-0 right now. Sorry, guys. My hay fever is bad. Mine's November, mate. 30th of November. Last day of November. You own 1-0. Right, I'll get that written down for you, mate. I went for 1-1, to be fair. So great minds think alike. As I believe we usually go for a similar prediction. Villa Football. Chilwell. Zouma. Gilmour. Chilwell. Zouma. I mean, Chelsea have dominated this game. But I mean, look, it's just one mistake by Arsenal, by Chelsea, sorry. By Jorginho, weren't it, really? And look, Arsenal have a lead, and look, if they continue playing like this, I don't see how they keep it. If I load the stats up quickly for this game, it's very much a dominant Chelsea performance, isn't it? 8 shots to 2, 3 shots on target to 1, 62% possession to 38. It's kind of Arsenal got their goal now. They defend, make sure they don't concede, and keep a clean sheet. Which, look, if it works, it works. But it's going to be hard for them, isn't it? Villa Football, your team is good, but no better than Everton. I mean, what have the scores been between those teams this season? Oh! I didn't know Villa and Everton play tomorrow. Honestly, if I didn't have the Man United game tomorrow, I'd do that for you guys. Oh, that's a shitter. Free kick, a handball by Azpilicueta. I honestly, if I could, I would. I really, really would. But I simply can't because Man United play straight after. I can't, unfortunately. Um, I mean, this weekend we've got the FA Cup final, don't we? Which we'll try. I'll do that. Um, I'm just looking at the games for the rest of the season. There's not many amazing games, are there? Last, obviously, final game of the season will be Man United Wolves. I can't do Chelsea Leicester in the Premier League. Dini. Smith Rowe. Hi Finn, my score prediction is 2-1. I'll write that down in a minute, mate. Where's the Champions League final? Yeah, it's in Porto, isn't it? Because Boris Johnson messed up the negotiations for it to be at Wembley. I mean, we've got a lot of 2-1 Chelsea and we've got a lot of 1-0s. No one's, interestingly enough, no one's gone. That's not the screen I wanted. Interestingly enough, no one has gone for a what am I trying to say? A Arsenal win. I was very close with going for an Arsenal win. I should say that. I was very close with going for a 1-0 Arsenal win. So look, if they do win it, I'll take credit. I think Arsenal will win it. If any team was to win it, I think Arsenal will. When Man City played against us, that will be last game and celebrate against us. Yeah. Are Chelsea? Are they home that game? Yeah. Last game. Yeah. When Man City play Everton, that will be when Man City will lift the trophy. You're right. They should be playing UCL at Villa Park though. Apparently, they're actually not allowed to play at Villa Park because to be able to host the Champions League final, your stadium or the stadium has to be seen as a elite stadium or something like that, and Villa Park doesn't meet the requirements for that. I believe they're like the rank below elite. No, I don't. Look, I don't really get into politics or stuff like that on this channel. So even if I did, I wouldn't want to talk about it, to be honest. But no, I haven't read anything up about it. I've seen, well, I've heard like stuff going on Twitter about it, but I don't actually know what's going on. When City play against, I mean, it's not. I wouldn't. Nico, about them celebrating against you, I wouldn't really worry about it. Top goal scorer and next season. Oh, I don't know. I mean, alright, yeah. I mean, we can talk about stuff outside of football. I don't mind not talking about football. These streams are just largely to have a discussion. Just stuff like politics, like I don't really get into. Ivan Toney won't. Although Ivan Toney might not even be in the league at that. But honestly, Ivan Toney, what a goal scorer! I've got to see him live quite a lot because he used to play for Peterborough United before he went to Brentford, and I got to watch him. He is fantastic, Ivan Toney. But I mean, look, obviously next season there's a lot that would decide it. I mean, if Haaland goes to Man City, Haaland would have to be up there for it. Salah would have to be up there. Harry Kane, will he stay at Spurs? Will he not? Who will Spurs get as a new manager? Will players like Timo Werner hit form? Because if they do, maybe they could be. Will Man City get an actual striker, or will they stick with this false nine sort of thing that they got going at the moment? Because obviously that will change it. Will players like Edison Cavani stay fit for the full season? And will we get a right winger like a Sancho? It's so hard right now to predict it. But I mean, if I had to say right now, the top goal scorer would probably you'd probably have to go with Harry Kane, wouldn't you? If not Harry Kane, Salah. Um, Aguero to what's it? I could see Aguero going to Barcelona maybe. What a ball from Smith Rowe into Odegaard. Odegaard, Tierney, poor cross. It's out for a throw in. I mean, look, there's 15 seconds left of this first half. Athletic, I mean, he could join Atletico. The only thing I would say though is Barcelona. Do they have a proper striker now? I don't think Griezmann's all that. So Aguero, he would definitely work in that sense. He's best mates with Messi. I think that would be pretty good. Well, I mean, but at the same time with Atleti, look, they play two strikers, Suarez and Aguero. How dangerous would that be? Is João Felix injured? I don't think so. Well, I mean, I can't say I really watch La Liga football. But I'll be surprised if he was. I mean, saying that, that league table is so close, isn't it? I mean, Atletico Madrid have just kicked off. João Felix is on the bench today for Atletico. So I don't know if he's injured or not. I wouldn't imagine so. I imagine he's just not playing. So this is how Atletico Madrid are playing today. I imagine it's more of a 4-4-2 to be honest, with Trippier, Savic, Felipe, and Hermoso as the back four. Probably Correa on the right, Koke, Sal, Carrasco's the four, and Suarez and Llorente as the front two. But I mean, look how close this La Liga table is. Really, if Atletico win today, they probably win the league for me. You can't watch the Spain games. I mean, all the Spain games are on like Amazon, aren't they? But like, you get a paid subscription, a second paid subscription through Amazon. There we go. What obscure player would you love your club to buy? For me, it would be Magic. Um, I mean that is pretty obscure to be fair. I don't know. I mean, with Manchester United, chances are if they're at Manchester United level, they're not obscure. If you get what I mean. Sevilla could win the title, but things would have to go pretty drastically wrong for the rest of for Real Madrid, Barcelona, and Atletico Madrid for that to happen. I don't see it happening. But I mean, who would I? I mean, I don't know if that you'd consider them obscure, but Basuma I would take happily. A Brozovic, I'll take Brozovic. Yeah, but they are, but yeah, they've got two games left. They would have to win that. I mean, Real Madrid have a game in hand, so they win that. They go 3 points above, 4 points above as well. They would go level on points with Atletico Madrid. It'd be for Sevilla to win the league. Things would have to go wrong elsewhere. I don't personally see it happening. Sevilla draw United in semi-final next season. Sevilla, we always get Sevilla, don't we? Sevilla can fuck off. Um, I tell you what, Villa Football, you have got me stumped over an obscure player I would buy. You really, really have. Who would I go for? Um, Bruno Fernandes. If this was last summer, I'd say Bruno Fernandes because he's pretty obscure, wasn't he? Anguissa, I think Anguissa's a very good player. I do. Um, then we just no, I couldn't probably name someone else. Well, at least not off the top of my head. How can United go to the Champions League then the Europa League? Well, I mean, I think Sevilla is going to qualify for the Champions League anyway. But if you finish third in your Champions League group, you go down to the Europa League. That's how we're in the Europa League final. Right. But I mean, while it is half time, what we can do, I'm quickly gonna go get myself a drink first, but we'll go through who we would say is the player of the year, young player of the year, most improved player, and manager of the year. Then we can probably do a team of the year. Does that sound good? Right. So I'll quickly go get my drink, and I might get something to eat as well. So I'll let you guys think about that while I'm gone, and we'll be back, and we'll have a chat about it. I'll be right back. Hello. You should play adverts when you get your water alarm, like a halftime break. Oh wow. I care about you guys. I wouldn't show you guys adverts. But I mean that if what one day if we get big and like people want to start sponsoring us, that could be a little good thing, couldn't it? Just have an advert at half time, throw it at you guys, your guys' faces. So what's everyone's well, we'll get into the awards. I mean, I will do I do plan to do probably a standalone video about it. But right, so who's everyone's player of the year? What was Jorginho doing? God knows. Awful moment, wasn't it? So my player of the year, for me, it's up. You got to look at Bruno Fernandes, Harry Kane, maybe Ruben Diaz. Although I think his input has been overrated. But I'm saying Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes for player of the year. We're getting second. He's up there for goals and assists. His input on the Manchester United team is outrageous. And look, Bruno Fernandes has taken this Manchester United team from average before he joined to, well, third last year and second this year. Ruben Diaz, while he has been great, he's taken Man City from the second best defence in the league, I believe they were last season, and second in the league, to the best defence in the league and first. That's not as big of a jump as what Bruno Fernandes has done for Manchester United. I think you take Diaz out and you put another centre-back in, they'll get better. Just a leader in there. They'll get better. I think Ruben Diaz has, although Ruben Diaz has been great and is deserving of a nomination, but I'd put Bruno and I'd put Harry Kane in before I would put Ruben Diaz. Villa thought was going for Jack Grealish. I sense a little bit of bias in there. But what I would say, if Jack Grealish was fit for the whole season, very easily could be considered, or he would at least deserve a nomination for it because he has been great. It's just he especially considering what he did for Villa, he's taken you like seemingly into Europe. Young player of the year. This is where I think it gets a little bit more interesting, to be fair. I would say, well, actually, I think there's a guaranteed winner here. But the nominations would have to be for me: Jack Grealish, Phil Foden, Mason Mount. I believe he just about qualifies, and what's his name? Mason Greenwood. That's it. I don't think I will, Lucy. Ollie Watkins. Again, I don't sense a hint of bias here at all. I mean, how old is Ollie Watkins? Is he quite young? I imagine he's like 24. 25. He's unfortunately, I don't think he qualifies. Louis Barry, for his goal against Liverpool alone, deserves a nomination. But no, I think it's a no-brainer. It has to be Phil Foden, surely. Gonna win the Premier League. Has been outrageously good. He's making a case for himself at 20 to be the England starting lineup. He has to be, for me, Young Player of the Year. Who won Young Player of the Year last season? Was it Trent? Yeah, it was Trent. And Van Dijk, no, De Bruyne won it last year. So that's my player of the year and young player of the year. My signing of the season. This is obvious for me. It has to be Ruben Diaz. Ruben Diaz is getting nominated for player of the year. How can a nominee of the player of the year not get signing of the season? He's going to take him to a Premier League title. He's been absolutely fantastic. For me, deserves Player of the Year. Are we in agreement? Aston Villa football? Are you going to go for Watkins as your signing of the season? Or are you going to go Morgan Sanson? Player of the Year, Jack Grealish. Signing of the season, Watkins, Sanson second place. What other signings have you made? Oh, Matty Cash. Matty Cash was a great signing. Right, so Billy Gilmore has been subbed off for Callum Hudson-Odoi. So what we'll probably see here is Mason Mount will drop into midfield and Arsenal will go, not Arsenal, and Hudson-Odoi will go right wing, won't he? And then what else do we have? Is that all? Is that all the award? Oh, the most improved. Who would you say most improved player of the year is? Matty Cash third, points deduction for ending multiple defenders' careers brutally and cruelly. Right, so my British best player, certainly for Villa. If, like I said, if Grealish didn't get injured, I think Grealish would be right up there for Player of the Year. I just think because he did get injured, that does bring him down. Most improved Player of the Year. I think that's quite interesting. Who would I go for? Most improved. I think Rudiger has to be up there. Mason Mount for me as well. No, Greenwood was great last year as well. I mean, that's what makes me not want to go for Foden as well, because he was also great last season. I mean, Kante, Lingard, that's a great shout, Lingard. The only thing I would say about Lingard is he's only been at this level since January. And look, that's the only negative I can put on the Lingard shout. But apart from that, that's an amazing shout. Well, what I'll do, I'll go on the Fantasy Premier League website and we'll see who's got the most points according to Fantasy, and then we'll see if any of them have like picked up from last season. Nah, I've got it. It's got to be Ilkay Gundogan. Surely. Rodri as well. I think Rodri as well. Thinking about it. But surely Ilkay Gundogan. He's been incredible this year. I mean Chilwell as well. I think he's got better. Oh, Luke Shaw. Oh, now they're coming to me. Gundogan, Luke Shaw. One of them, surely. Both of them have been absolutely incredible this season. And they've done it all season long. Oh! Could there be a penalty there for Chelsea? Not given. Gundogan is overrated. IMO had 2 good months. 2 good months of good form, and that's it. Fair enough. I mean, I think he's had a good season. I think he is a good player. I can get on board that he's slightly overrated. Yeah, but I think he has massively improved upon where he was at last season. Oh, that could be a penalty by Gabriel. That could be a penalty for Chelsea. That's a penalty. That is a penalty. Surely the referee's got to give it. I don't think he's given it. I mean, yeah, I think I'll probably go Luke Shaw. I mean, Villa football. Who are you saying? Are you going Lingard or are you going to go name a Villa player? Like, I don't know. Who's improved? Konsa. I think Konsa's massively improved. All right, then who's flop of the season? Who's been the biggest flop? Yeah, Konsa. Flop. If we're going transfer flops, no. Van der Beek's not flop of the season for me. If you're going transfer flops, I think you probably have to include him as a nomination. Simply for the sheer amount of game, lack of game time. What other signings? Haven't played much. Has been great. I mean, under Lampard, I would have said Chilwell would be up there. Havertz, maybe. I think Timo Werner, look, while he has missed a lot of big sitters, I think he's quietly had a decent season. Like, he's got a lot of assists. And he's not got loads of goals, but he's got a fair few. Nice ball in. Murray clears. Right. Right. So what prices have fallen the most? Willian. He might be the flop of the season. Thiago maybe. Although I think that'd probably be a bit harsh. What other signings? I would probably have to go Willian. Ross Barkley flop. I mean, at the start of the season he was quite good though, weren't he? Barkley, but I guess yeah, he hasn't fallen off, hasn't he? Willian was free. I mean, yeah, that does save a little bit of grace for Arsenal that he was free. Who else? I don't. Well, obviously there'll be someone I can't think of, but there's not. I don't think there's been many flops this year, really. But yeah, I would have to say Willian, Van der Beek would have to be in there. Same with Tellez, really. Who else did we sign this season? Yeah, I'm going to go Willian because I don't really name a Man United player. And then what about we'll get to goal of the season. That is a good shout, to be fair. What about just overall flop of the season? So doesn't have to be someone they signed. It could just be anyone. Nathan Ake, what a shout. Nathan Ake, what a shout. He has been awful. And he's big price tag as well. From a relegation club, so they're massively overpaid. I think I'm going to have to go with Nathan Ake. I think you are right. I mean, Nathan Ake must take it for me. Hasn't played much. When he has played, he's been pretty bad. They massively overpaid for him. Yes. Villa football. As painful as it is for me to say, Martial is exactly who I had had it in my head for flop of the season. Martial, for me, look, I love Martial. I think he's had a better season than a lot of people have said. And look, I don't blame Martial for a lot of it. But he has missed a lot of good chance. He has missed some big chances. Obviously, he's injured now. He got sent off at the start of the season, and we had big not potential. We had big expectations of Anthony Martial this season, and whether you think whether it's down to you, well, whether you think it's down to him or not, he has underperformed. So I would say he has to be up there. Trent, Yeah, I think Trent's massively underperformed. I mean, a lot of Liverpool players. Firmino, massive flop this year again. Mane, he has to be up there, really. Aubameyang signed a 400k a week contract. How much did Party cost? I think what was he 30 million? I don't think. I mean, could you consider Party a flop? Hello. He's crap. I don't think he's crap. I don't think he's had the greatest of years, but I don't think he's crap. Oh, for signing of the year, I can't believe you missed this one, Villa Football. Martinez. Surely Martinez is good. He must be up there for signing of the season. Thomas Partey was 45 million. I assume that means you meant to put you've grown a lot these past couple of days, which I have. And look, I can only thank you guys for that growth. Without you guys, I wouldn't be here. Martinez is that's a shout for signing of the season. I mean, Ruben Diaz has to be it for me. Yeah, I would have to say Diaz is signing the season, but Martinez is right up there. Hello Marcus Rashford the guy and Tommy Rash. Goal of the season. This is going to be hard because I can't remember a lot of the goals. I mean, I can remember a few in Manchester United. Obviously, that was that Bruno Fernandes goal against West Brom. Portuguese player of the season. Well, Diaz, isn't it? Well, no, Portuguese player of the year would be Bruno. Bruno versus Everton. That's a shout, Marcus. Marcus the GOAT. Bruno versus Everton. A lot of Bruno, really. Who else? Yeah, it's always hard to try and think of amazing goals because they either because if you don't watch loads of them, then they don't really stick. In Barkley versus Leicester, did he score a great goal against Leicester? Pogba. Oh, that's a shout. Paul Pogba versus West Ham. That is a great shout. That was an absolute screamer. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go Pogba versus West Ham. Yeah, I'm gonna go Pogba versus West Ham. All right. Look at Barkley versus. All right, I'll have a look for it. Right. Oh, it's a strike, to be fair. Arsenal's goal of the season would be Saka versus Chelsea. Yeah, that was a good goal, wasn't it? That dodgy cross. Yeah, Tierney's down. I imagine it'll be alright. It'll probably just a contact injury. Try and waste a bit of time. Alright. Who would you say has been well, we'll do the surprise signing of the season. So someone who was signed who you weren't expecting too much of, or you never really heard of him, but have turned out to be amazing. Without Pep, Rodgers would be manager of the season. It would be up there. We'll get to manager of the season in a bit. Got myself a mealy dealy. Nice one, Lucy. What'd you get in that meal deal? So my surprise of the season would be... I would say Thomas Soucek. He's been a surprise of the season, surely. Signing Van der Beek and the fact the board actually did it quick. Nah. I mean, it was only happened quick because Van der Sar. Nice. Fair enough. Is the mini sushi thing part of the meal deal? Like a snack? But yeah, I would say Thomas Soucek has to be the surprise of the season. Diaz, I never heard of him before you signed for City. Wrote him off as another waste of money on a centre back by City, so Diaz surprise for me. What? I mean, look, I expected a lot from Diaz. I mean, I've heard of him, and I saw a little bit for Portugal and Benfica. I knew he was very highly admired by a lot of people. And look, when you spend that, I don't think you can be surprise signing of the summer when what did he cost 68 million or something like that? Do you think that 6-1 loss to Tottenham was due to no pre-season? I think it was part of that. I think we lost our head a little bit as well. Just a lot of them were mistakes. I think if you look at that Tottenham game, I mean, obviously, I obviously covered it. Not a great stream to watch. I mean, the quality wasn't as good as it is now. But you watch that game, the amount of mistakes that we made that lost us goals was unbelievable. And Pulisic has equalised! And it's 1-1 here. Christian Pulisic equalises for Chelsea. I'm not sure it's going to count. I don't think Pulisic really thinks it's going to count either. He's not really celebrating. He's offside. He's miles off. He's absolutely miles off. Yeah, it's offside. It's not going to count. It's not going to count. I think Pulisic knew he was offside as well. Right, let me go. I'm going to load up transfer mark. I'm going to see how much Soucek cost. So for me, if it didn't cost a lot as well, he's got to be surprise signing of the season. Oh, on that same thought, Vladimir Coufal. I think Vladimir Coufal has been a very, very good signing as well. 14 million. Not Arsenal. West Ham paid for Soucek. He's got to be up there for surprise signing. Same with Coufal. 5 million. I think he's a very good right back. But yeah, I'll go Soucek for surprise signing of the season. But then just my surprise of the season I would say Luke Shaw's been the surprise of the season for me. Right. Jorginho has the ball. Should we try and cover the game a little bit more than we have? So Hector Bellerin is coming on for Arsenal. Aspilicueta, James, Hudson-Odoi, Reece James looks to put the cross in. Gabriel blocks it. Reece James into Hudson-Odoi. Reece James, Hudson-Odoi. Back to Azpilicueta. Zuma. Thiago Silva. Goes long. Out for a goal kick to Arsenal. Right, so it's goal kick to Arsenal. Look, Arsenal are just trying to get a clean sheet at this point. They're not really going for a second goal here. Reece James, lovely ball to Callum Hudson-Odoi. Here's a great chance for Chelsea. Hudson-Odoi, oh, so greedy from Hudson-Odoi there. It's a poor pass to Chilwell and completely ruins the attack. There was an offside anyway, so it wouldn't have counted anyway. But bloody hell, that's so poor. He's miles off as well. Got off the hook there. So Saka's coming off for Bellerin. I don't think Saka's had an amazing game, to be fair, so I'm not surprised. And Olivier Giroud, I believe, is also coming on for Chelsea. Yes, he is. Kai Havertz is making way for Giroud. Right, so if we look at the stats of this game, it's a very dominant. It's a dominant Chelsea performance. That's the lineups. Go on, sort yourself out, Finn. 10 shots to Arsenal's 2. I believe that's how it was at half time. Possession wise, dominant from Chelsea. 68% to Arsenal's 32. More passes, pass accuracy way down for Arsenal compared to Chelsea. Look, it has been Arsenal defending for their lives sort of thing and just making sure they keep their clean sheet. Hold on. Tierney puts it in. Bellerin. Odegaard. Bellerin shoots. Right at Kepa. What apps do you use to live stream? Thought you need 1K subs to stream. No. You don't need 1K. You can. You don't need any. I don't think there's a sub restriction to be able to stream on YouTube. Well, I mean, not when I started, or to stream. It's to stream on mobile. You need 1,000 subs. So yeah. So what are you using to live stream? Well, I use OBS or Open Broadcast Software. That's what it's called, but OBS. And then I make all the graphics and whatever using Photoshop. But yeah, OBS is very useful because it allows you to have different scenes. So that's how I can go from this screen to this screen just by pressing the up and down key arrows on my keyboard. Or like I don't have to get like if I wanted to go to the Man United screen, I could instantly jump to this, for example. So yeah, it's very very useful. Like obviously I do England stream, so I can jump to here as well. Very useful. So I think that's what most people use as well. It's free. It's very good. Recommend if you plan on breaking into streaming, that's what I'd recommend. Tini. Nice throw into Odegaard. Poor from Odegaard. Zuma wins it and looks to break out. Alright, not for me, but for Red Devil Joshua, not a big YouTuber on 500 subs. Big up, Red Devil Joshua. 500 subs. That's nothing to turn your nose up at. Let me have a little look at him. Out for a throw in. He's live now. So by the looks of it, yeah, so he does Man United stuff, which is quite cool. He does a lot of FIFA and football stuff, doesn't he? Look, I mean, I have to say, it looks quite good. Hold on, let me load one of his videos up. The only thing I would say is I don't know why. Why does the camera move? Well, at some points, like when he, why? Yeah, why is it at some points does the camera move? It just gives me. That's what I would say. Probably try and get rid of. If I was to try and critique him. I don't get the camera movement. It gives me motion sickness if I was to watch that for long term. But apart from that, very impressed with his channel. Very, very much impressed. Here comes Arsenal. El Neni. Smith Rowe. Tierney puts it in. Oh, great chance there by Odegaard, but just puts it over. Look, if you guys are enjoying this stream, please do hit the like button below and subscribe if you are new and you haven't already. Look, of course, it's tomorrow, isn't it? We will be doing the Man United Liverpool game. Sorry if you guys can hear my fan. I've just had to turn it on. I'm boiling in this room. But yeah, we will be doing the Man United versus Liverpool game. The preview for that will comes out tomorrow. That's already been made and what have you. So, preview out tomorrow. Right, Jorginho. Silva. Zuma. Mount. Hudson-Odoi. Chilwell. Hudson-Odoi. Jorginho. Back to Hudson-Odoi. Puts the ball into the box. Giroud can't win the header. As out for a goal kick. There was a nice ball in by Hudson-Odoi. Just Mari and Giroud just both missed the ball. But Pablo Mari won't care, will he? There's a goal kick to Arsenal. What, 18 minutes to go in this game? I mean, what are people still going with their existing predictions? Obviously, these are the predictions. I went for a 1-0. I was going to go 1-0 Arsenal, which is annoying because I think I said that earlier. I think that's the way it's going to go. Nico went 2-1 Chelsea. So did Fortnite Sweet. His dad went 2-0 Chelsea, which is definitely not going to happen. So for once, Fortnite Sweet's dad is wrong. Villa Football went 1-0 like I did. And Irish... what's his name? I can't think of it. Irish Crawlers, that's what it is. Irish Crawlers went for 2-1 Chelsea. Alright, Gabriel goes back to Mari. Leno. El Neni. It's not a great... It's just a rubbish ball down the line, really. And look, while Chelsea have been the better team, I think they probably deserve at least a point. I think they've defended fairly well. But, I mean, I don't know. Odegaard, Bellerin. Partey. Gabriel. Tierney. Lovely play by Smith Rowe. Brilliant play. Oh, nutmeg on Thiago Silva, but Zuma clears. Partey. Smith Rowe. Tierney. El Neni. Smith Rowe. Back to El Neni. Is someone offside or is it for a free kick? Tierney. He's gone down. I think it's just to redo his lace. Right, so 15 minutes to go. I don't see Chelsea winning this game now. I don't. It's a free kick to Arsenal here. I'm not quite sure what for. Odegaard and Smith Rowe standing over it. Odegaard's to take it. Nice ball in. Thiago Silva wins it though. Tierney hits it. Deflected, but Kepa will just grab hold of it. And he rolls it out to Ben Chilwell. Why are my comments not in? What do you mean? What do you mean, mate? I am confused. Here is Hudson-Odoi. Mount. Jorginho. I asked him to check out your channel. He subbed. Would be great if you... If you what? I assume you're going to say sub to his channel, which I've just done. There you go, Red Devil Joshua. So here comes Hakim Ziyech. He's coming on for Cesar Azpilicueta. So they will go to a back four now, won't they? Unless they put Reece James as a centre-back. Hudson-Odoi as the wing-back. No, it's definitely a three. A four-back, sorry. Lacazette's now warming up to come on. James. Ziyech. Thiago Silva. Zuma. Giroud. Mount. Hudson-Odoi. Here comes Hudson-Odoi. Into Mount. Thomas Partey does well and sees it out for a goal kick. So it's Aubameyang to make way for Lacazette. Another really nothing performance there by Aubameyang. Not a great game from him. He's not happy with it. He's not happy either, Aubameyang, with coming off. But he gives the captain's armband to Lacazette. He's disappointed to come on. If you could teach him how to stream. Well, I mean, there's plenty of tutorials out there. There's no real one way to do it. Like, it's fairly easy. It depends. As long as I assume he has a capture card. Yeah, he does. I mean, how's he streaming now? Oh, he's doing it on PlayStation. I mean, I don't think the PlayStation is a particularly bad way to stream. I mean, look, to be able to stream using a computer, you do need a fairly good computer. But I don't think I could stream FIFA, to be honest. But yeah, so I mean, basically, all you have to do, get OBS. If you get a capture card, which he might not have. So Elgata's are probably the best ones. They cost about 130 quid. You set it up, you link it to your computer, get the software for it, which OBS works, and then you're pretty much done and dusted. I mean, there's a few more things here and there, like you need to get your stream key and stuff like that. But usually it's just have a decent computer, get a capture card, and connect it. Connect it all. No problems, mate. But yeah, I mean, if you want a more in depth, it's best to just Google it or YouTube it. Right, so there's about 10 minutes to go in this game. Aubameyang still looks fucking. It looks like he's just been like spanked, not spanked. Like, well, it looks like Arsenal. He's got a face like he's Arsenal getting spanked 8-0. It's been a bit of a nothing game, really, hasn't it? A mistake has won Arsenal the game at this point. Ben Chilwell. Hudson-Odoi. At this point, obviously, I'm not an Arsenal fan, but would you, as an Arsenal fan, want to get European football? Brilliant defending there by Bellerin. It'll be a corner for Chelsea. But if I'm Arsenal, I'm saying I don't want European football. Just have one game a week and be done with it. Bellerin's down injured. Just stretched too much, really. I imagine it'll probably be. Oh, it's a dodgy landing for him. Great defending. Oh, I think he'll just about be okay there, Bellerin. Although Callum Chambers is warming up. They might just not risk it. But I mean, look, it goes back to the old saying: don't make a changes on a corner, and that's exactly what Arsenal might have to do here. Aubameyang still looks moody as anything. Is he maybe thinking, why did I stay? Why did I stay? He's had a poor year, Aubameyang. Really let his team down. And I think he's thinking, oh, I should have left. Should have left when I had the chance. Right, so corner here for Chelsea. I think Mason Mount will take it. Rubbish ball and easily headed clear by Lacazette. Chilwell picks it up. He'll put the ball into the box. It's easy out for a goal kick here. But look, we've got about 5-6 minutes left of this game, plus whatever added time there is. I don't see Chelsea won't win it now. They might grab a last gasp draw, but I think Arsenal will win it. Which is annoying, again, because I was going to say I was going to put Arsenal to win as my prediction. But I bottled it. I absolutely bottled it. But I mean, second half stats, Chelsea only 4 shots, Arsenal with 3. One on target for Arsenal, none on target for Chelsea. Although possession-wise, 72% for Arsenal, 28% for Arsenal. Dominant performance, really, possession-wise and chances-wise for Chelsea. Again, these are the stats. 13 shots to 5, 3 on target to 2, 67% of the ball compared to 33. Just one team got that goal, that early and lucky goal, really, and that seemingly will put the game win them the game. Poor from Rodri, not Rodri, holding. Here comes Hudson-Odoi. Not the greatest. The ball's in. Pulisic! Great chance there, but Leno easily saves. Rob Holding there, really poor. Hudson-Odoi, really good play here. Nice ball across, but it's just a little bit too much on it. Just a little bit too much on it, and Pulisic just couldn't get enough power onto it. Kind of hits it into the ground, so it was an easy grab for Bernd Leno. Bellerin goes down again now. He's going to have to come off. Here's the Smith Rowe goal again. It's so poor. So poor by Jorginho. It's not even the most convincing of finishes by Aubameyang. But not by Aubameyang, by Smith Rowe, sorry. I mean, look, he puts it in the side netting, sure. But I'm not sure that's where he's aiming. Right. So Callum Chambers has come on for Hector Bellerin. Chambers goes down the line. Easily head clear. Chambers. El Neni. Lovely ball out to Kieran Tierney. Odegaard. El Neni. Tierney. El Neni. Nice turn away from Giroud. He goes into Pablo Mari. Mari, nice long ball looking for Tierney. But Reece James does well. Thiago Silva will now play it out from the back. Nice play there by Thiago Silva. Zuma gives it back to Kepa. Kepa, Zuma. Jorginho, bring it out. Jorginho not happy with the options he's getting given. He gives it off to Ziyech though. Ziyech goes long, looking for Pulisic. There's an amazing ball by Christian Pulisic, or to Pulisic by Ziyech. Ball comes in. Callum Chambers gets rid, but it's not the greatest of clearances. It's still here for Chelsea. Pulisic now 1v1 with Tierney. Smith Rowe's got back. Pulisic can't beat Tierney with the cross. As out for a corner. Last minute to go. We don't know how much added time there will be in this game, but it looks like Chelsea, well, this will be enough for Arsenal to hang on and will take all 3 points. Mason Mount puts the ball in. Another awful ball in by Mason Mount. And Lacazette easily clears. Odegaard can't flick it away further. And Thiago Silva holds it. Goes long, looking for Giroud. But well defended by Rob Holding. Smith Rowe has just been absolutely bodied by the referee. Chilwell puts the ball into the box. Lacazette covering at the back stick. Here is Reece James. Gives it to Ziyech. 1v1 with El Neni. Finds Mason Mount. Tierney well defended and clears it. Silva will pick it up just in front of the halfway line. Mason Mount's down injured inside the penalty box. Don't know what's gone on. Ziyech puts it in. Great save, Leno. Giroud hits the bar. How has that not found the back of the net for Chelsea? Pulisic. So unlucky for Chelsea. How they have not put the ball into the back of the net, I do not know. Pulisic in here. Puts the ball into the back stick. Zuma. Rob Holding, good header clear. Chilwell has his cross blocked by Chambers. 6 minutes of added time to go here. Ball comes in. Gabriel heads clear. Pulisic will take it down. Reece James puts the ball into the box. Well defended by Thomas Partey and an absolute lump clear. Thiago Silva will take it down on the halfway line. Bloody hell. Arsenal just needs to get hold of this ball for a little bit and try and keep hold of it. Just take a bit of pressure off of this back four. And here comes Chelsea though. Hudson-Odoi into Chilwell. Hudson-Odoi. And it's offside. And that's exactly what Arsenal needed. 5 minutes to go. Here's that chance again. Zuma. His header. Hits the bars. Leonard doesn't even get... Well, doesn't touch... Doesn't make a save. Giroud volleys onto the bar as well. If Giroud makes contact with that, I don't think he's saving it. It's a long ball from Leno. Chambers takes it down, finds Lacazette. Zuma knocks it out for a throw-in to Arsenal. 4 minutes to go here at Stamford Bridge. Arsenal just needs to hold on. Chambers goes down the line. Ben Chilwell picks it up, but Lacazette wins it. He's doing well. Chambers. Right, Zuma. Not Zuma. Well, Zuma gave it to Kepa, who gave it to James. Now to Thiago Silva. Back to James. Not the greatest of touches there by James. And Smith Rowe gets back well and sees out for a throw-in. Reece James. He's appealing for a foul throw. Because... No. Alright, Kepa picks it up near the halfway line and goes long looking for I don't know who that was, but here is Hudson-Odoi. Is it Zuma? It is Zuma. Zuma goes for goal. Rubbish from Kurt Zuma, just handing possession back to Arsenal, there's about 3 minutes left. I don't know if did it go out for a corner? Did it take a deflection, or was it just that bad of a shot? It did take a deflection. It's going to be a corner. Reece James is going to take it. They've had enough of Mason Mount spooning corners into the front post. Well, first man. Reece James takes it. Edge of the box. Giroud won it, but not to no avail, and cleared by Smith Rowe to the halfway line where Hudson-Odoi picks it up. Hudson-Odoi looks for the back post. I thought there's a handball in there. Not going to be given. And can Arsenal now try and play their way out? Here's Lacazette. Thomas Partey's making a run. Lovely ball from Lacazette into Thomas Partey. Surely not. Thomas Partey goes down. And he's been given for a dive has been given against Thomas Partey. And he gets a booking for it. For the privilege. Well, let's see it again. Is it a foul? I don't think it's a dive, but I don't think it's a foul. And that's Thomas Partey's 5th booking of the season. But here comes Chelsea straight away again. Only 2 minutes to go here. Reece James now gives it to Pulisic. Puts the ball in. Giroud. Not the greatest of touches, but he gives it to Ziyech. Ziyech, lovely cross into the back post. Leno claims really well and just about keeps it on. Well played by Leno there. A minute and a half to go. Surely Arsenal will hold on now. Thiago Silva heads it back to Kepa. He goes quickly into Chilwell, I think that is, who goes long looking for Giroud. Gabriel just about defends it. Smith Rowe now on the cover to try and stop Reece James getting to it, but he doesn't get, well, Smith Rowe is beaten to it by James. Here is Ziyech. Ziyech goes for goal. Gabriel, good block, but it's fallen in the penalty area. Odegaard smashes clear. A minute to go. We're in the last minute of this game. Kepa picks it up on the halfway line. Gives it in to Chilwell, who goes to Thiago Silva. Into Ziyech. Ziyech goes direct, looking for Giroud. Giroud, lovely chest control. Pulisic. Surely not. Pulisic strike. Tierney blocks. And is out for a corner to Chelsea. Probably the last chance here for Chelsea. Reece James will quickly take this corner. This has to be a good ball in from Reece James. He puts the ball in. Header cleared by Rob Holding. Thiago Silva wins the second ball. Gabriel, not the greatest of clearances, but he does clear it out to Reece James out on this right-hand side. James will put the cross into the box. Gabriel, brilliant defending. Heads it against Jorginho. Out for a goal kick. And that surely must be all this game has to offer. Jorginho can't believe it. He smashes the ball in frustration, the captain. Leno celebrates. He knows that surely must be it. So it's a goal kick to Arsenal. Surely, after this ball goes long, the referee must blow the whistle. Thomas Tuchel can't believe what he's seen. He doesn't know how his team hasn't won today. And we tick over into the 97th minute of this game. Surely the referee's got to blow up. And the referee has blown up. That is the end of this game. The final score finishes Chelsea 0, Arsenal 1. What a turn up for the books, really, isn't it? No one expected Arsenal to win this game. And if we look at the stats for this game, the stats don't even think so either. 19 shots to 5 in Chelsea's favour. 5 on target to 2, again in Chelsea's favour. Possession, 68% to 32, again in Chelsea's favour. Better pass accuracy. It was a really dominant performance by Chelsea. But Arsenal come out with all 3 points thanks to Emil Smith-Rowe, and a massive mistake by Jorginho. But that is going to be it from me today. That's not what I wanted. That's what I want. And then we go there. So if you guys have enjoyed, please do hit that like button below and subscribe if you are new and you haven't already. That would be greatly appreciated. And look, just you tuning in is greatly appreciated and does mean a lot. Look, there's a preview out, match preview out for the Liverpool versus Manchester United game out tomorrow, as well as the watch along. New thumbnails for both of them games, so make sure you have the notification bell on so you know when they go out. But yeah, like I said, thank you all for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow for the preview and the watch along for the United game. In a bit. Peace.